Hey guys, so I thought it would be really cool if I could do a sort of Q&A video so that you could get to know a little bit more about me. You've probably seen these videos all over YouTube, like makeup gurus do them and artists do them and all those things, so I thought, why not? It would probably be like a fun addition to this project. So I asked around my dorm and I asked some of my friends to give me a list of questions that they think would be, I guess, a good way for you guys to get to know me. So I guess we should just jump right into them. The first question is sort of an obvious one. What is your name and how old are you? My name is Sabrina Sequeira and I am 20 years old. The second sort of obvious question is what university do you currently attend and what do you study/major in? Well, right now I am attending the University of Florida and I am majoring in psychology. When I first got to college, the last thing I thought I'd ever major in was psychology, but somewhere between starting college and my third year, psychology became the thing I love. So even though it was super unexpected, I'm really happy it ended up that way. Question number 3. What research are you involved in, and what do you do there? Well, I am currently involved in research at the McKnight Brain Institute in Dr. Burke's lab. This lab mainly focuses on aging in the brain and the cognitive deficits that causes. So even though that sounds like very fancy and super exciting, which it is, I'm an undergrad, which means I do more of like the legwork, so I'm not really coming up with like these amazing projects and things like that. I sort of help out more with things like feeding the rats or running them, although occasionally I actually get to go into surgery. That's pretty cool. And sometimes we get to hook up the probes that the rats have implanted so that we can like pick up on their brainwaves and things like that, which is incredibly important for for the research we do in the lab. I probably should have explained what running rats meant. Running rats is like teaching them to use the maze so that then when we implant them with the probes, we can kind of see what goes on in the brain when they're like making these decisions to go left or right, or like recalling how to run the maze correctly and things like that. Okay, question number 4. What do you do when you're not glued to a textbook or doing schoolwork? The answer to that is really nothing. If I'm given the opportunity to like not do anything, chances are these days I'm just gonna bask in the glory that is doing nothing. But let's say in a hypothetical world, I have finished all my schoolwork, I have slept a decent amount, we're talking like a fantastic 8 hours, and I've eaten a meal that wouldn't make my mother cry. If all these things have been checked off, chances are I'm going to pick up a book to read something else, because I'm one of those people that has been reading since as long as I can remember. I really can't remember not reading. I will read everything and anything. I am a sucker for fiction, non-fiction, an autobiography, you name it, I'll read it. It's all like one more thing to add to the list that I've read. Okay, question number 5. What was your motivation for this project and what is your end goal? Okay, so my motivation for this project is really one that all students can relate with. It's not failing. This project is part of a class I am currently taking with Professor Swan at the University of Florida called the Psychology of Pseudoscience. So at the beginning of this class, we were given the option of writing a paper analyzing one topic in pseudoscience, or kind of taking the reins and figuring out a way to present information about pseudoscience in a way that suited us best. I decided to go with videos because a lot of people check YouTube these days, and it's one of the easiest ways to get across a large amount of information in a sort of fun way, like not super fun. But with that said, my end goal for this project isn't really to get 1 million people watching it or, have it be super popular. My end goal is just that the people that do manage to stumble on my videos or, are probably forced to watch them by Professor Swan can learn a few things about pseudoscience along the way, and not just learn things about pseudoscience, that they actually find the motivation to, after they're done watching this video series, go out and learn more about pseudoscience, what makes it work, and things like that. Alright, question number 6 is more of a self-deprecating humor sort of question, and it is, why is your camera style so potato quality? The answer to that, my friends, comes from the fact that I had to make a choice with this project. I either had to go record it in a studio that was intended to record lectures at the university, which was great. It was super nicely set up. It had audio, visual, all those things. The only problem is, it was super boring. Like, literally just taking everything and everything I had worked on and just putting it in that format in that studio instantly made me want to fall asleep. It was the most boring thing to watch. I never wanted to do anything with those videos. There was really no way to make it fun and exciting. It was just not cute. I don't know if any of you attend the University of Florida, but if you do, you know the format I'm talking about, the one that all your online classes use, and you probably have watched a third of your math lectures in. Yeah, that studio. And you know you all hate it at this point. So I decided, okay, let's try and do this at home. One slight problem. I'm broke AF, which means there is no way in hell I was about to drop money on a video camera for a project that I can't make any money off of, because I rather eat. Eating is really nice. So in light of not wanting to record it lecture style in a very dry, boring studio and not wanting to drop money on a video camera, I kind of had to improvise. So this potato quality video is brought to you by a MacBook Pro. But don't hate, your parents would have found this video quality amazing. So technically still I'm winning, because UF still brings out like really old videos, and you guys all know it. You know what I'm talking about. The one that literally has like the little static running across the screen that you know your teacher like copied from another teacher who copied it from another teacher, and by the time the video gets to your like lecture hall, it literally looks like it was filmed with a rock. Yeah, those videos. So technically, you guys are getting great quality. It's just not insta-ho quality, you know, the kind of thing that you'd see like a girl posing in her OTD outfits. No, but it's suitable for pseudoscience. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting to know a little bit more about me. If you want me to answer any other questions, or you want to be super nosy and ask me anything you want to know about me, feel free. And I'm super down to answer them. So yeah, just shoot me an email, or I guess you could comment below, you could like the post, you could do a million and one other things. Just let me know. But thank you!